Hello, it's me again. I just watched, well, I didn't just watch, but I watched GD Profit's video about racism, mentioning these black people that were talking rather loudly in a movie theater. And that topic kind of reminded me of some of the stereotypes that I've had to deal with being a black person or a person of color. Um, I don't really consider myself black because I'm actually brown, but I'm not African American either because I've never been to Africa. I flew over it once, whatever. But I don't know. I always walk around noticing that I'm usually like the only black person for miles around. So when I lived in Tucson, I used to say that I was like the only one in Tucson because you could go about 3 hours without seeing one. It's very interesting. But I don't know. I've had some very interesting experiences as far as trying to break stereotypes that black people have or have been known to have. I don't know. But my experiences going to Kentucky Fried Chicken is very interesting because whenever I go in there, they all kind of look at me like they're expecting me to feed a family of seven or something. They just kind of look at me like, "Ooh, here comes another big order." I'm like, "Oh my god, all I want is some biscuits. Damn, calm down." um, when I introduce myself to people, when I talk to them, they get really surprised when they find out that I'm well spoken. I'm not walking around going he be like and she be like and why you be tripping and stuff like that. I'm so far not black, it's not even funny. I mean, you know how you see white people trying to be black or what they like to call wiggas. I'm kind of like that. I can't be black. It's just not even funny. Sometimes I get commented on by other black people that I'm not black enough. Because I'm not walking around wearing FUBU and I'm not bling blinging and I don't even know what that means, but I want it. Uh, and another surprising factor is I wear my pants at my waist. Sometimes I need a belt to make sure that my ass isn't hanging out the back of my pants. What's up with that? Uh, I don't know. Sometimes I get uncomfortable around black people because I know that I don't really, I feel like I don't fit in with them. Now, the whole gay thing aside, I don't know. I wasn't really brought up around other black people besides my parents. Being a military brat and having lived in England and no, England and Britain are the same thing. Italy and Germany and things like that. I've always been around. Sorry, I've always been around white people, so I never felt the pressure to be like other black people. Sometimes when I'm around other black people, I'm just like awestruck. A couple of years ago, I went to Atlanta, and I was like, "Oh my God, there's black people everywhere," and I felt like the white guy. I was like the one white guy. And another trippy thing I saw was when I went to the mall there. They have the usual stores, the Gap, and I walked in there, and there's black people at the Gap, and I'm like, "What?" It was amazing. um, I wrote down all the topics I wanted to talk about. Let's see. Another stereotype that I have fun with is people walking up to me going, "So, is it true what they say about black people?" And they give you that look and they don't finish the question, but everybody knows what the question means. And I'm not going to give away any trade secrets, but I'll let you guys think about that one. Um, Oh, another funny experience of being black that I've had is when I go to the movies with my friends, and sometimes I'll go see one of those black comedy movies. I don't like to go to too many of them because they bring me deep shame because that's what people that's what white people think we're like. They see movies like Friday and Next Friday and Snoop Dogg movies and things like that, and they think that's what we're all like. And so when they go to these movies and they see, Eddie Murphy making a fool of himself, they go to like the Nutty Professor or Norbit or things like that. Um, Something funny happens or something racial happens. They play on a racial stereotype and the white people will turn and look at me to make sure that it's okay to laugh. No, if the black person's laughing, it's okay to laugh. I'm not racist. Like, whatever. It's just a stupid movie. I'm not going to stand up and be like, oh, no, you didn't. Don't you be laughing at that. Although that happened in not another teen movie, where the white cheerleaders, when they were making fun of the what's that cheerleader movie? Bring It On, where they're making fun of Bring It On, and the white cheerleaders are stealing the black girls' routines. And they said the N-word, but they were doing the black dancing, and it was hilarious. But there was these two black girls in front of me, and they're like, "Oh no, they didn't," and they got all offended. So none of the white people around them laughed. It was really funny. Oh man, well, I had some more stuff on here that I wanted to say. Oh, another stereotype that I see is. The gay stereotype is if you're black, you're automatically an effeminate queen. And I like to say that I don't fit that one either. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's all I have to say on this one. You should watch that video. GD Profits is a pretty good video. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Stay black.